Thank you. Welcome back from halftime. All right, we were talking about bad songwriting. It's always been around, and there's the ever-famous chord progression. 1, 5, minor 6, major 4. Probably, most notably used in Pachelbel's canon. Kind of started there, But even he had the decency to change it right here. But it's been used a lot. There's So I know there's a lot of people who talk about how much this has been used, and I guess we have to give credit to, surprise, surprise, the Beatles. Contemporary might have been the first one. But even they, once again, had the decency to switch it up. But I'm not here to show you all the songs. Other people do that. I'm actually here to defend the chord progression. If you're so inclined to write your own songs, which I will be playing an original here in a minute, and you stumble across this, you feel like a god. She uses a shield to protect her secret soul, and she dreams at night, and she longs for control. I am really good at this. She loves the control. Alright, so it's a nice chord progression, I have to give it that. Yeah, songwriting's always changing. So is the world of comedy. Who would have thought we'd live in an age where we're blessed by the innovation of the Chuck Norris joke? Thrilling times we're living in, aren't they? Imagine trying to explain that one to your kid 30 years from now. Oh, it's Chuck Norris. You guys thought this was funny? I know. Although I think the first ever Chuck Norris joke was probably when the writers of Walker, Texas Ranger were sitting around saying, "Hey, who should sing our theme song? We should get Chuck Norris to do it." No, really, let's have Chuck do it. Walker, Texas Ranger, singing his own theme song. I mean, come on, at least pick like a Texas native like Willie Nelson or something, The eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger, don't know the truth from the wrong. When the eyes of a ranger are upon you, everything you do is gonna see. When you're in Texas, look behind you, 'cause that's where the ranger's gonna be. Walker singing his own theme song. It's like Sylvester Stallone singing the theme song to Rocky, So maybe now's a good time to play my original song. It doesn't use that chord progression, by the way. But this is a song I wrote about my dog. Wrote it for my dog. If you've ever had a dog, maybe you can relate. The short one. So, I play the piano. For those of you who've been paying attention tonight, the keen observer, I play the piano, yes. This is actually a Roland RD700SX. I have no idea what that means, but it kind of sounds cool, doesn't it? Now, Roland's got a good sound library. For pianos, though, I don't think you can beat Yamaha. I was thinking about trying to get one, talking to the people at Yamaha, and I couldn't pull the trigger on buying a Yamaha piano. But I walked out of their store with a jet ski, so These guys make a lot of crap, don't they? Diverse range of products. No, this is what I do. I go out to bars and stuff, and I play, popular songs. If you've seen those like dueling piano shows, what I do is about half that good. One of those, you do the math. Hope you brought your own calculator. You'll be quizzed on this after. But yeah, I sometimes I live in Florida and I play outside. And if you live in Florida and you play music, you have to pay homage to your patron saint, Mr. Jimmy Buffett. But also Florida, bug capital of the world, so there's a lot of bugs. But I usually wear jeans and long sleeves, so only my face and hands are exposed, and the mosquitoes. So it's just it's a tough job, really. Swatting bugs. Living on sponge cake, watching the sunbake. No, but other places are a little nice. Maybe they have a grand piano, a little baby grand or something, and an older crowd, they want to hear the standards, and they come up to you, and most of them are half-crocked anyway. And they want to hear old songs that I don't really know, but I figured if you just play enough major sevenths, it kind of sounds like any song, Hey, can you play Misty? Yeah, sure. Kind of just works. You play Stormy Weather? I don't see why not. Yeah, you live here. Don't stray from this range. This is your safe zone. Major sevenths. Keep it within there, you'll be fine. Well, like I said, most of them are half crocked. Sometimes they'll come up to you, they're fully crocked, and they want to hear, hey, do you play any Nirvana? Nirvana? The piano? Well, unfortunately, sir, I do. Some things just don't really work on the piano. Too bad, really. I mean, in the right setting, I guess, wherever that would be. Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing with the piano. I grew up with other musician friends, and they played like the drums, cool instruments, or that thing that attracts all the women, and you can walk around with it, the guitar. And we're into classic rock. We're trying to play some Aerosmith, and I'm stuck behind the piano. You guys ready? A one, a two, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Struggle never always had an undercover. You remember that version, Run D.M.C., where they just like cut off Aerosmith and they do their song for them? Where's Run D.M.C.? You should dig them up. They should do more songs, Play a little train. Now she's back in the atmosphere, the drops of Jupiter in her ear. Smells like Mozart when she does Tybo in my... I don't know the words to that one. Pretty sure I was right though. Smells like Mozart. New song rule. This song can no longer be used as the theme song to every romantic comedy ever. This summer, Bradley Cooper and Kate Hudson are in the friend zone. Well, spoiler alert for every romantic comedy ever. They get together in the end, alright? There you go. Solved that one. But it's alright, it's the piano. I do what I can. Yeah, I played the original. What else? Yeah, people talk of great lyrics and stuff, and my wife and I were talking, what are your favorite lyrics? And, hers are very poignant, something like Garth Brooks' The Dance, I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end. Our lives are better left to chance. Could have missed the pain, but I would have had to miss the dance. Oh. I always like, there's a Tom Petty song called American Girl, and it's at the end of the song. My favorite lyrics are, yeah, so, people talk of technology. Not all new music sucks. Well, I mean, I guess it does, but the old stuff. My point is the stuff that I like, classic rock, it was new at some point, right? Didn't suck then. And people talk of technology and, with such nostalgia, and they bought the record and it has, the liner notes, and they dropped the needle on the vinyl, and, we didn't have that. We had CDs, and I guess we had MIDI files, if you remember those. Some of those were okay. Like I said, my band friends, we were bad, we were young, but we found like a good, Guns N' Roses, and the tracks are okay. The only problem is when the lead singer would come in, they'd pick some awful instrument. So we're jamming along. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, we're good. All right, here we go. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere. You and me. That's the problem with that one. Well, I gotta thank you for being here tonight. This was very enjoyable. We did this once before. This is the second time we're filming, and because of you guys, that first video on YouTube has gotten over, you're not gonna believe this, 40 views. So, yes, to answer your questions, I will be available for hugs after this performance. Thank you.